Hello. Okay. What is up, super fam and bro Vengers alike? I am Sensei Finito, aka Vane Sensei, and welcome to Marvel Bros, where we discuss all things Marvel and everything pop culture. And today we are going to be doing our watch party and review for the series finale of Andor. That's right, these will be the last 3 episodes of this series. This is insane. I can't believe that we are here already. And look how far we came. And here we are at the end of the road, at the end of the season. And I am so hyped to jump into it with all of you. And I hope you guys are excited too. Let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know all of your thoughts, theories, and questions for the series finale of Andor. Today we are going to be watching episodes 10 through 12. This is Act 4. This is Act 4 of Andor, and man, has it been a crazy road that we have went on. Like, the road to this road of Andor has been insanity, and I have just enjoyed it so much. I had no idea that at what depths this show would really be going to show us everything that's been going on within the Star Wars universe. I think I just saw a comment from somebody that kind of reflects how I feel about it as well. If I can see it, I love how it takes thousands of sacrifices to overcome Palpatine. I think that is such a good notion, and that is just so true. Like, it just takes so much from everyone around in order to even try to overcome what Palpatine has done, what the Emperor has done to this galaxy, man. And I am just so excited that we've been able to follow this story every step of the way. And now here we are about to really be able to dive in to all of this craziness that's going to be going on today. And I am so excited, for real. I am excited, man. I think we actually see Palpatine in today's episode. Let me know what you guys think. Let me get a 1 in the chat if you think we see Palpatine today. Let me get a 2 in the chat if you think we see Vader. And let me get a 3 in the chat if you think we get no cameos of any kind. You know what I mean? Like, how are we feeling? Or maybe you guys think we see like Luke, or not, maybe not Luke, but maybe like a young Leia. You know what I'm saying? We can see like a young Leia or something like that. I think it's possible. I think it's really possible to see Palpatine for real. Like, I really think we can see Palpatine just because they have talked about him so much in the show. I think they did a really good job of setting him up for if he showed up, I would not be surprised. I would be like, "Oh yeah, this has been they've been seeding him showing up in this show since the beginning of, this season. In my opinion, since the beginning of this season. They have literally name dropped Palpatine and the Emperor multiple times throughout this show, and I just would not I would be so down for it. You know what I mean? Sign me all the way up. But I can also see them not doing that at all. I can also see them staying away from cameos and trying to stay grounded with everything, right? But I'm all for seeing someone from the dark side, like, you know what I mean, someone from the Empire, just because it has been very Empire centric with what's been going on. We've been seeing like the ground level ISB stuff and all of this. I just expect to see someone from high up come through and give flowers to everyone for what they've done. You know what I mean? Because now it's gonna be like, we have Gorman, we've conquered it. I feel like maybe that's what we see. You know what I mean? Going into this episode, is someone getting that praise from the Empire in some way, shape, or form. So that's just some of my ideas there. But again, let me know how you guys are feeling about it in the comment section down below. Join the conversation, or you can start the conversation, because I am so just down. You know what I mean? I'm just so down for this show, for real. So let me know how you're feeling, y'all. I'm gonna jump into the comment section right now, so that's why I need you to drop your thoughts so we can get this convo going. And we have about 30 minutes until this finale is dropping on Disney Plus, and we're gonna be watching it here, and you guys already know. Um, Oh, and then next week we will be doing a watch party for Rogue One as well. That's how we will end this Andor watch party and review that we have been doing for the last 2 seasons. We're going to finish this season this week, and the next week we're going to come back, same time, same place, and watch Rogue One as kind of like a big bookend to all of this amazingness that we've been able to build up with this watch party. So that should be fun, and make sure you guys are here next week for that. Calling it now, Luthen gives himself up to Lonnie to preserve their crucial contact in the ISB and self-destructs, taking out himself and Deidre when she comes to arrest him. Ooh, I would not be against that, but I kind of think we're gonna see. I think we see everything come to like an quote unquote amalgamation here, right? I think every single end of what's been going on gets tied up here that doesn't get tied up in Rogue One, right? So anyone that we know survives past Rogue One, they're good, right? Like they're all good, because we know that. Wait, is that? I think that when Saw Gerrera rocks with Cal Kestis, I think that's after Rogue One and stuff too, if I'm not mistaken. I'm a little fuzzy where the game canon meets the movie canon, but I do know that Saw Gerrera is in the first game for sure. But like I'm saying though, anyone that we know doesn't make it past Rogue One, I think this is where their story ends. So Deidre, the other female in the stories, everybody. Like I think everyone's story ends here. I think Bix left. I think Bix might come back, die. I think this is it. I think this is it for all of them. We're getting I think this will be our Rogue One style arc of what we get here, of just a hella sacrifice, everyone risking it all, and then we go to Rogue One, and then everyone risks even more than all, and then they die. You know what I mean? Clea survives and is rescued by Andor, then turns over all the tactical secrets to Yavin, hoping for a post-credit scene where Clea and Vel survive the prospects. Ooh, I see what you're saying. I don't think we get post-credit scenes from Star Wars, do we? Maybe the post-credit scene will be the Death. Yeah, if we get anything like a post-credit scene, it's going to be the Death Star. Everything is Death Star oriented. It's been a year now since they've got all of those precious resources that they needed from Gorman in order to continue the building the Death Star. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Death Star even gets a whole episode, but maybe not, because I know they can't. But this is the cool thing, right? We already know that from our hero's POV, they don't know shit about the Death Star ever. But it would be dope as hell to end it with like Deidre finding out and then being like, "Holy shit, what have I done?" Or something like that. Or having Luthen find out, but he gets murdered. I would love a bittersweet victory here. A bittersweet ending, because we know that we're going to get an even bigger bittersweet ending with Rogue One. And I would love if they just be like, yeah, no, everything about this is bittersweet. Like everything about it. So just buckle up for safety. You know what I'm saying? Hey, chat, if you guys haven't already, make sure you drop a like and a share on the stream, because it definitely helps out tremendously around these parts. We are 25 minutes from Andor's Season 2 series finale, man. This is the whole series finale. Can't believe it. And we're just talking about it, nerding out about what we think could happen tonight. It's kind of fun to have no idea what's coming. Haven't seen any previews and only averagely aware of the lore as opposed to why. Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. We don't know what's happening at all, though. You know what I mean? Even for everyone that's pretty lore heavy, no one really knows what's happening, because the end of the story is, I think the only story that's been told is Andor finding K2SO, and that was in a comic. And then we have this story here, or the Rogue One story of Andor as well. And it's like no one really knows what was leading up between that. And there's so much lore that is just filled in this story. It's beautiful. All I know is insert your name here, not necessarily Bothans will die this arc. Let's go on the hope though. Maybe we get a build up to Rogue One's general vibe. Last arc was brutal, so they can only go up from there. Rise of hope. Nah, I think we go even further down. I think they flush the toilet, and then we see why everyone was so desperate in that in Rogue One as well. It's like, bro, nah, things are going down to get down. Omnipig is strong in the Force. This is true. This is true. This is true. This is true. Very true. Omnipig is very strong in the Force. Where is Omnipig? Do I have an Omnipig? I thought I had Omnipig somewhere. Nope. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. Damn. Wow. Thought I had Omnipig on there somewhere to pop up. Excited to see where Luthen's character goes. Post Rogue One time wise would be hype. I don't think we see Luthen past Rogue. I don't see I'm pretty sure Luthen dies this week, bro. That would be dope though, just I'm not gonna lie. I would like to see him with everyone else somehow. But bro is old, so I don't think he can, post I don't think he can I don't think he can really handle it. Luthen's going to burn out like a Roman's candle, to quote, "Oh brother, we're out thou." Okay. I feel that. I mean, he was talking like that in the what was it, the second arc? When he was talking to Clea and he was like, "Yo, there's too much stuff going on. We're gonna die." That's basically what he was saying. Like he was like, "Nah, this isn't gonna work. It's over for us." And it's like, damn, bro. Like that's so brutal, man. I can't believe it. For the cause, just like everyone else. Yep. It may seem like someone's sacrifice may not be substantial enough to overcome, let's say Palpatine, but combined with many others, it is. Yeah, many others. Like many others. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot of people that are going to be, yeah, died over a long time. Like so many people lost their lives. It's so sad. What up, Beezy? How you do, G? Hope you having a good one. Yo, make sure you guys turn in on Friday when me and Mike Beezy will be here. We'll be talking nerdy, talking about Thunderbolts, talking about Doomsday, Spider-Man Noir, Superman. We're going to be talking about everything, man. We're going to be talking about everything. So make sure y'all tune in and vibe out with me and Mike Beezy this Friday. And I think you might even get to see bro face. I think bro got a face cam as well. So, tune in for that. Post credit, add to Rogue One. Want Bix to add a symbolic brick for Brasso and Cassian with final words, Stone and Sky. Actually, that would be pretty dope. I'm with you there, Jan. How you doing today, Jan? Hope you're having a good day. Bit of buffering. Is there still buffering going on? Let me know if it's tripping. On my side, my stuff is saying it's a good connection, but if it's not, let me know and I can try to mess with it a little bit. There was a post-credit scene at the end of season 1 showing the early making of the Death Star. Oh, was that a post-credit scene? Oh, okay, for sure, for sure. I don't remember that was a post-credit scene. I think I just thought that was like the very last thing that happened. But I haven't watched. I don't think I rewatched that in a minute, so I wouldn't know. I'm down for post-credit scenes. I think post-credit scenes are a dope thing to be in nerdy projects. Period. Especially when it's interconnected. Anything interconnected should have a post-credit scene. Just it should. You know? Face reveal coming soon. Yeah, yeah. I am ready to see how Clea crushes it this arc. Surely she won't die, right? I think if anyone could survive, it could be Clea and Mon Mothma's cousin. For real. I think that they are also dope characters that are very pivotal to the rebellion. I think that anyone that's not super pivotal to the rebellion, like I know that Luthen is kind of pivotal to the rebellion, but he's more pivotal to the spy side of it, right? Like he's more a pillar of being a spy in the rebellion, and we're kind of moving away from that era of the spy shit, right? With even the rebels that we know are about to start going crazy, and all this other stuff that's going on the back end. There's still going to be spies, but it's not going to be as heavy as it is like this. So that's why I think that communication is going to be key. I could see Clea like maybe getting recruited by Ahsoka or some crazy shit like that at the end of this, because we have to also remember that Ahsoka is actively working as fulcrum as well while all this shit is going down, right? We have there's like all of these things going around here. So I feel like we could see a little crossover there somewhere too, and I'm down for all of it. I really am. Like I'm hype. Like I need that. So who knows what else could happen here? I don't know if we see like a Hera or Ahsoka post, like, cameos here. I didn't even think about that. I guess that's just as possible as anything else, because they are pretty active in what's going on from the rebellion side. I've only been thinking about cameos from the Empire because that's the side that's really been setting up like some big bad, quote unquote, to come into the fray. Like uh that's where a lot of that has been shining the light towards, right? Talking about the Empire. We've heard multiple people say, oh yeah, I talked to the Emperor today, or I was just talking to the Emperor. Oh yeah, the Emperor was just you know what I mean? We've been having a lot of conversations like that, so I think that's why it's really possible to see the Emperor come through. But I guess we could also see some people from the rebellion side come through and recruit all these other people that are also in the rebellion, just kind of solidifying what everyone is doing, having someone to. Because if you recruit Clea into the rebellion, now you have someone that can handle the comms in a better way. You know what I mean? Like, and that sounds awesome. Like that sounds super dope. If Clea dies, I'm going to stop watching Andor for like 5 minutes. yo, yo, that's hella funny. I'm gonna stop watching. Well, at least for like 5 minutes, at the very least, at the most. That's hella funny. Tony said today on a live YouTube chat that Clea crushes it in episode 10. Ooh, that's cool. That's cool as hell, yo. We got 15 minutes until we get to watch this final arc of Andor, man. This is your time to drop your final thoughts, theories, and questions going in to this finale, man. What are we hoping to see? What characters are you hoping to see the most from? I know we've been talking a lot about Clea, but is there any other like side characters that we've been introduced to that you're interested to see how their story ends here or how they possibly continue? I think it would be very interesting to see what Deidre does from this point. Like, where does she go? We definitely saw her have a like midlife crisis in a way in the last season, especially with her losing her man, and also with like his mom also being like completely distraught about losing her son. I think that would be a cool thing to see as well. Is seeing some of them like possibly get a little get a little shine going on there. Seeing what could be happening with them. Uh, we have a lot here, yo. I do want to see Mon Mothma again. That would be good for me. I love me some Mon Mothma. I think that lady is a good character in the show. And hello, what's happening, Mon? You know what I'm saying? Mon be moning it up. Hello. Uh Clea and Vel surveying the prospects. I mean, that's kind of what. Yeah, that's kind of what we had last week, though, right? Like, I think it was just Clea though, and that's when we met our other guy. He got reintroduced. What's his name? I can't think of his name. Damn, what is bruh's name? I can't think of his name, but he was there at the end of the last episode when she was like, "Whose blaster is this?" And then he was like, "Oh, it's mine." And it was bro that Cassian saved when they were locked up. You remember him and bro escaped together. So we're probably going to see him having more of, you know, he'll have more of a role going in here. But like we've talked about, season two is definitely confirmed to lead straight into the events of Rogue One. So next week we will be checking out the movie Rogue One to end our Andor season two watch party. Basically, it will be a end to all of this amazingness that we have been diving into. um, Yeah, so episodes 10 through 12, these will be the final year before the events of Rogue One and Cassian's transformation into the rebel spy is going to be basically complete. I mean, it is complete at this point, right? Um so we got our boy Cassian. Hopefully he is more so a player in the rebellion, a wishful player in the rebellion, I should say, at that, because he definitely wasn't into it. I think they called him Captain Andor at the end of the last episode as well. So I'm very interested in him and his intelligence network that'll probably have be rocking. I expect him to be the new Luthen, but like for the rebellion on the brighter side of things, but still be bad guy. You know what I'm saying? But speaking of Luthen, we have no idea what he's going to be going on with him. But the only thing we know about Luthen is he ain't in Rogue One. So do with that as you will. But what do you guys think? Drop a one in the chat if you think that Luthen dies. Drop a two in the chat if you think Luthen is gonna go underground. What legacy do you think that he leaves with Cassian? Do you think that he's going to just kind of go off the books, or is he going to be absolutely dead to the books? You feel me? Like I think he's probably going to get. I think he's probably going to get iced. I think he's going to be over for him. But yeah, I think it's going to be over for him. It's going to be pretty sad to see him go. But we already know what's going on with Mon Mothma, right? Mon Mothma is definitely in hiding in a way, but she's also at the head of the rebellion. So that is gonna be cool. That's gonna be cool to see. I hope we get to see her also have a bigger role in the rebellion. Now that we know it's gonna be a year we know it's gonna be a year since that she did the last thing that she did. So I think we could even start the episode with her, and see where it goes from there. You know, who knows? But I want to know. But she's definitely gonna have to sever those ties to her political life and to her family. Like her personal life and her political life are now over, but her political life is over in a different way. But I'm really interested. I think someone else said what it was like Perrin. What's going to be going on with Perrin? How is he going to be feeling about all of these things that's happening? My guy Jan said, hoping Perrin is sitting back with a bourbon or two, smiling for Mon. Yeah, I mean, that could be a thing. He could be smiling for her, or he could be 100% like, ah, man, I knew she was a no good, all these other things to save his own tail and his hide and his skin. Uh, and it's going to be interesting to see what price Mon Mothma has to pay for that. You know what I mean? Like for what she has done. No doubt they're going to go after her family, her daughter, her husband. Her cousin is a rebel too. So and nothing can go wrong there. But you know what I'm saying? Like those things are serious, and we know that we ain't heard nothing about her family before. So you know, Deidre, man, Deidre, when we last saw Deidre, she was just breaking down to a just to the lowest of the low. She just couldn't handle it no more. Uh Poor her. I don't know what she's going. I don't know what's going to go on with her. But after her boy dying, after seeing our boy Cyril die, and she's probably going to find out that he died and all this stuff. I don't think that's going to go over well for her. I don't know if that means she turns into a spy as well, which would be absolutely insane. One in the chat if you think Deidre goes spy. Two in the chat if you think she fully embraces the Empire. Because I think those are the two options that she has now with that devastating things that she's done, right? Whenever something devastating like this, you usually do neglect or reject or embrace it. Those are the two options, and I think she's definitely on this side of embracing and embracing it. She's been doing so far, and I think that's what she'll continue to do, no matter how much denial it takes, and it probably will. But I guess the question for her is, does she fail? Does she switch sides? Like what is up with her, man? I'm very interested. I'm very interested in knowing where she goes from here. And then we have Cyril. Poor Poor Cyro, man. I don't mean to laugh on our guy, but it was just so heartbreaking for him to be going off and finally be this close to his revenge. And then brother stare him dead in his eyes and say, "Who are you?" Brother. I could not believe it. I could not believe it. I was like, that shit right there is actually brutal, brother. That is brutal. That's brutal. That's just sad, man. I feel bad for him. And then also Vel. Poor Vel. Vel done lost her woman. No doubt her niece is gonna be, either switching to the dark side fully or whatever. Vel has been going through it just as much as Mon has, maybe a little more. We saw her at the end of, the last episode. She was there with the recruits, had them lined up, talking to them all, and then she is the one that was talking to Cassian's boy that he broke out of prison with. So maybe that's the little ragtag team we start with here, right? Is Cassian, Vel, that guy that I can't remember his name, and K2SO. Speaking of K2SO, he was just now introduced finally. What's going on? What do you think? Do you think we're gonna have him full blown on the team now? Like, are we going into this season? Do we start with all of them on the team, or do you think we're still gonna need to see him like just working on Yavin or whatever, trying to get in good graces still? I would love to see K. I think that's the team though. Cassian, K2, Vel, and then the other person that I can't remember the name. So a couple rapid fire questions 5 minutes out of Rogue One. What completes Cassian's transformation into the Rogue One version that we see? What is the sacrifice that he will have to commit? Or what is the major act that he will do that makes him just so ready to go down with it? And as we saw, he already smacking who we need to smack with. Smack with whoever you need to smack. He is murdering people left, right, up, down, all around. Second question here is, how does the Rebel Alliance finally form? We're likely to see the factions unify under Mon Mothma, Bail Organa, and the others that we've been introduced to. But do we know exactly what that's going to be looking like? Do we see that? I would love to see that. I would love to see their round table talk, you know? I think another question we have here that everyone kind of has the same answer to, though, is Luthen going to live to see the rebellion that he has built? You know, everything about him seems so tragic, and it seems like Cassian inherits that tragedy. So does it end in tragedy for Luthen first? Because in a lot of ways those characters mimic each other. So if Cassian's story ends in tragedy, as we know it does, even though there is some hope at the end of that tragedy, doesn't that seem like it would only be the poetic thing to happen here for Luthen as well? You know, it's like poetry. It rhymes. How much do we see anything bad happen to the Empire here? You know, that's another question here. Do we actually end this with the Empire taking an L of any kind? Because that's like the whole point of Rogue One. It's like, oh, they got it. They took an L because we know the secret. This is all about hope here, all the way through. It's always about losing, but the only thing we save is hope. And I don't think that we change that notion anytime soon. But with all that being said, chat, we are about to get into the watch party and review for none other than the season finale, the series finale of Andor. So answer those questions I have presented, y'all, and we are about to jump into it here in just a second. We are not too far out from that drop, chat. Boom. It should be time for those new episodes to be out and ready for our viewing pleasure. Okay? Let's see. Boom. We have these 3 episodes here and ready to go. Let me get a 1 in the chat if you are hyped. Let me get a 2 in the chat if you're not. Yo, let me know how we feeling here. What is the vibes? Okay. All right. You guys know the deal. On 3, we will press play and enjoy these episodes together. The final 3 episodes of Andor are available now. Episode 10 is titled Make It Stop. Episode 11 is titled Who Else Knows? And episode 12 is titled Jedha, Kyber, Urso. Lord, this is about to be insane. These 3 episodes are about to be crazy. Episode 11 is actually the shortest length of the entire season. And then yeah, the longest episode so far is episode 9. So with all that being said, on 3 we will press play and enjoy these episodes together. 1, 2, 3. Yo, let's go. These are literally about to be bangers. Oh. Uh-oh. God damn, bruh.
Next time, catch them first, then make them famous. You stayed here long enough.
Uh-oh.
I'm not finished yet.
They're gonna find you, Luthen.
You act as if we had a choice. Eventually it'll hang us both. You set that course the first time we met.
Lonnie!
They're almost here. I'm walking away. Do as I say.
Supervisor Hirt.
Yes, sir?
The Axis desk. I notice you've taken an interest in this seizure.
The weapons, sir. There are some pieces that appear to have come from the Axis supply chain.
You've had that 10 days?
It's my desk now, Dodger.
Do you really think I care about how it happens? You can have all the glory.
Has it ever crossed your mind that Partagaz put me on Axis because I don't seek glory?
Oh.
Partagaz was going to chew his way through regret and eat me for fun.
Don't know what I was thinking.
How do I repay you?
Fedra Nero's running Gorman. I doubt there's 3 people in the building that know what I've just told you.
Miro. Why, she's a hunter, not a spin doctor.
Maybe she's oversight.
What? Smear campaign is an opening move, not an end game. I need the end game. I can't keep track anymore. All this lines we've laid, all this information.
Yep, there he goes.
The radios, the frequencies, the messages flying around. We're drowning. You keep pretending it's all under control.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, beautiful music as well. Oh, yeah. Oh, 1 year later. Here we go. BBY1. Oh my goodness. Oh. Here we go. Damn, are we starting this with bro biting the dust? Bro's gonna die. Ooh, thank you. Who's this? Oh. 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 Oh, he figured out what they're. Oh. What? Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. It is off to a. We are off to a start. Holy moly. Oh, he shot him. He fuck. He shot him. Hey, bro. I mean, that's real. That's real though. He told him the truth because he had to kill him. Bro, we are absolutely cooking right now. We are absolutely cooking right now. So far, I'm on point with what I expected. It's goddamn magma. Oh shit. Is it Deidre? Bruh! Damn. It's over. It's over. Bro, they're doing so much stuff so fast. Oh my god. I need a Jolly Rancher to calm my nerves. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What? Bro, the tension. Oh my god. Oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, so the beginning of this episode was them using that thing to contact back to triangulate where it's at. Damn. Mm. Oh, oh shit. Ooh, let's go. No, he's not. There's a whole galaxy out there waiting to discuss you. Is a hard bar. Oh! Whoa! 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 Yo, are those a bunch of troopers with their helmets off? I did not expect that. It's like, bro, we don't give a damn about him. I did not expect Luthen commit seppuku. You know what I mean? Oh shit, he cares? Damn. She didn't leave for real? Oh, is that the safe house? Damn. Damn, that's crazy how that circles back around. Oh shit, look how it is now. What the hell? Oh! Luthen flashback! Damn. Oh shit. I'm pretty sure that this POV that we see is her as a little girl hiding in the ship so she doesn't die. Anything moving in that building is a target. Yeah. Damn, is she what made him join the rebellion? He's like, bro, I'm done with this. Damn. Damn. Goddamn genocide. She's either about to save Luthen or take everyone out. So she's went completely to the dark side. She about to bomb a hospital? Bruh, she is on demon time right now. Just kidnapped the old lady. Hey. Damn, so he literally raised her. Kind of seems like she raised him. Facts, though. Look at the old lady. Chocolate. Yeah, chocolate. Oh, it is E.T., huh? Jesus. Damn. Oh, so she ignited them. She literally lit the rebellion. That he said you're on your own and turned around and walked away. Luthen's a menace, bruh. Damn, not a fire. Damn. Damn. Holy shit. Mm. Hey, this little girl is one hell of an actor too. I need to know who she is. She's doing the damn thing. This episode is. Oh shit. She got the Flint Lockwood shoes on. Those are cameras watching her, right? Oh, she got the pea shooter. She got the pea shooter. One, two, three, four, five, six. 7. Hmm. You're just being sad. Hmm. Hell yeah! Yeah, baby! Woohoo! Oh, oh, that is so smart. Oh! shot. Damn, bruh. Damn. Oh my god. She did all of that just so she could make sure that he didn't get resurrected or brought back to life and spill the secrets because she knows he would have hated that. God damn, that's beautiful. Holy shit. Bruh. Wow. Oh my god. Damn. Wow. Wow. that that is how you start a goddamn season finale act. You know what I mean? Like this is about to be amazing. The first episode of the final act of the series. Absolutely glorious, man. Wow. Wow. I am so ready to start this next episode. This was just such a powerful way to begin this. Like wow, bro. Clea is amazing. R.I.P. to Luthen. Ah, bruh. Let's get into this next episode. Oh my goodness. That was fantastic.
But it's over. And we've won. I'll find you.
Who belongs
Oh.
to this?
Him.
Mine.
That's our boy.
Isn't it perfect you won't engage?
I think we used up all the perfect.
I have had Dedra Miro's code cert for a year now. Total access. The rebellion on Gorman was a front from the start, a cover to slip
Damn.
behind the planet for some mineral that they need.
Fronting for what?
Orson Krennic's been building a secret weapon for over a decade.
Super weapon based in Scarif, fuel from Gorman, Kyber from Jeddah, ISB Krennic, Galen Urso.
Yeah, you know where to go.
No, I'm doing the comms.
No, you're not.
I'll be faster.
I'll do the burn. Please don't argue. Just be waiting for me.
I have dreamed
Damn.
of this. And here you were.
Oh, they think Dedra did it? That's actually so smart. When it's useful. Woo. We are cooking. Here we go. It's go time, yo. Episode 11 of Andor, titled Who Else Knows? Bruh said, arrest him. What the fuck? Absolute psychos everywhere you look. Bruh just said arrest him. He took a breath and said arrest him. Oh. He's Oh. Holy shit. Yo, we're going so hard right now. Oh shit. You did everything. Oh no. Poor Dedra. Ooh. He grabbed her motherfucking head. I ain't never seen someone get their head grabbed and set down. What the hell is this? Bro, I can't believe Luthen's dead already. Oh shit. Yo, did she just build a radio? Yo. Oh my goodness. So, are you telling me that she sends out the code, sending out the thing about the thing, or are they about to go save her? Because, like, what? Like, is her code gonna go all the way back to the dude that tells us about it in Rogue One? Ain't no way this guy is still rocking and roll. He just love women. Oh shit. Yep, they're the four of them are. Or the three of them at least right now. What are they playing? They're playing like dominoes. I need to know. Someone immediately tell me what game is this. Droid him? What the hell does that mean? This is really cool. Oh shit. Oh no. He always know. God damn. I am so excited to see the two of them talk and just them. Oh, bro, they're dropping his name too much. Please show us to him. Show him to us. Hell yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, how? How, bro? I don't get it. Yo, there's no way they pick her up, right? There's no way they pick her up, yo. It just can't be done. Baby! There is no way that they get her in time because Rogue One starts with us finding out the information that Clea already knows. I guess she doesn't know that it's a Death Star, but she has all the other information. Her sitting at attention is crazy. I'm so confused. Okay, in Rogue One, do they already know about the Death Star? Or is that what they find out about? Okay, we'll find out next week. Oh. Hey, I dig it though. I mean, we are an entire rebellion. We can't just be making these decisions or mistakes. Damn. Smart as hell. This guy Cassian got the worst luck ever when you really think about it. Like, don't let us find out that what they were doing on Canary back in the day was getting the materials they needed for now. Because this man's whole life has been affected by them building the Death Star. He built the damn thing. You know what I mean? Like, he literally worked on pieces for it. Like, what? They're talking about the Emperor so much. Please, I hope he shows up. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Bruh. Bruh, what the hell? Yo! Bro, like, that is insane. Just coming from outer space and just landing at a dock and going in someone's house. Like, that type of space travel is just diabolical to me, bro. Like, if that shit was real, I don't know, bruh. I don't know. I feel like the whole point of Rogue One is us finding out about the Death Star, so there's no way that she can survive right now, right? We find out about the Death Star. We find out that there's a thing that can that like a hole to destroy it too or whatever. Not that being like their bulletproof vests. Right, you're wild in LBF. You're wild in LBF. Oh shit. Oh, this is terrifying. Uh-oh. Oh shit. He does not look good. Bro, I know y'all are being cautious, but you have to move faster. Hope there's more than one way out. You can't spell out without K2SO. Of course. Of course. Brother and sister back together again, y'all. I just now put it together. Yo. Well, here it is. That's the only thing that he could even focus on. Oh, shit. It's going down, bro. Get the hell out of there! Why the shit are we talking so much? I don't understand. I don't understand. What did we come here for? Don't tell me she's standing and fighting, bruh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Backhanded, bruh, off the fucking bridge. Oh. Oh, I forgot they're going floor by floor. Bro, they're literally, bro, like, they're like brother and sister, bro. Bro, what if the old people hit the floor with like a broom or something? Oh my god, bro. Because she's gonna die, LBF. She's sacrificing herself. Ain't no shit and way that's how the episode ends. All right, yo, I'm pretty sure Clay is dying in this next episode. I'm sorry to say it, but I'm pretty sure it's over for Clay. Damn, I don't know why I thought that everything in Rogue One was about them getting the information. Maybe it's just about them getting the information that the Death Star has a weak spot. It's been a while since I watched it, though. Here we go! The finale! The series finale episode of the Act 4. Bruh. I don't care. We're seeing Palpatine in this, bro. There's no way we're not. They just dropped his name in the intro. Like, we don't know who Palpatine is. Like, they have to remind us. Nah, bro, we're about to see him. Here we go. The daddy's girl and the prodigal son. I love it. I love it. It's go time, bro. Woo-wee. What, the Star Trek? Wait. Never mind. Woo! Oh, oh, oh. Oh, yeah. That was some hell of a. That was some music right there. Clea, get your ass in gear. Hey, ain't that the truth? Oh, damn. This is crazy. It's crazy to see them be so terrifying, low key. Oh. That boy moved. That boy skedaddled. Oh. Oh shit. No. Holy shit. That is way worse than a goddamn flashbang. Oh shit. Yes. Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Let's go! Yo! K2SO is a freaking terrifying. Yo, let's go! Let's go! Holy shit! Bruh! He's a goddamn menace. Whoa! That was crazy. Yo, that was insane. Told you, Clay. Yeah, you did tell me, bro. I didn't expect it. I did not expect Clea to just be all right. I thought she was. I really thought. Well, she's not all right. Yep, Mon Mothma with the haircut. Yep. I love Saw Gerrera. I love his character so much. Let's go. This is awesome. Yo, we're getting the things, chat. Like, this is it. This is it, bruh. Look at that shit. I planned to tell them I was kidnapped. Let's go! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! I love this shit, man. Series finale? Yeah, this is the final season, bro. What takes place after this is the movie Rogue One. So that's what's, you know what I mean? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god. This
For the manufacture of a weapon.
The Energy Project.
That's hardly a secret. We've been funding it for years.
Without details or inspections.
What kind of a weapon are we talking about?
I don't know about the weapon.
Then what's the point?
Let him finish.
Luthen was told that there's a connection between the Gorman destruction, the Kyber mining on Jeddah, and an Imperial engineer named Galen Erso.
holy
Conveniently
shit.
wrapped in a big energy program basket.
I'm just reporting what he was told.
It sounds like a paranoid.
Whoa. He starts spitting. Yeah. Yeah. What? Speak up. Speak up. Yeah. Yeah. Dumbasses. Shit. What the hell? Idiots. Idiots. Oh, oh my shit. They're all idiots and it's insane. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Oh my shit. Oh, damn. That concussive blast was brutal. Jesus. Does she have amnesia? Say something. Who the hell is this? Yeah, that is Belle. And who the hell is this? Oh, oh, cause she rocks with Clea. Oh shit. Oh yeah, bro. It's about to go down right now. I'm down for all of this. Oh, I forgot she worked with Luthen. That's right. Damn. Crazy. Oh shit. That nigga dead. Luthen was like everybody daddy though. I'm not gonna lie. He was like everybody's spy daddy. Ooh, that sounds weird. But he was weird, so R.I.P. Who? Saw? Saw won't talk to anyone but Andor? Or is this someone else? Just this one. Why they doing my boy like that, bro? I mean, he was diabolical. He was borderline evil. Maybe he was evil, but damn. Oh shit. Yo, do they all work for Cassian? High key? Not even low key? Like, he is the new Luthen for real. But they don't work for him at the same time. You know what I mean? Man, for real. That's crazy. Luthen was really pulling strings in the background. Bro, I am so nervous. Yo, is that young bruh? Yo. Yo. Let's go. Is that the man? Bruh. It's the damn manifesto, bro. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Yep. Damn. It's fine. It's okay. I'll just wait for dinner. I'll just wait for dinner. Damn. Damn, bro. Oh, nice. Yep, she has amnesia. She looked, but she ain't said nothing yet. Okay, thank you. Shit. Damn. Damn. Please don't leave, Clea. Who the hell is Tivik? Holy shit. Holy shit. OMG. The man you do not like is crazy. Everything. Literally. Hey. I think that's the first time. Is that the first time we've heard that in the series? Yo. This is crazy. What a way to. What a. Wow. What a way. Yeah. Damn. The aura is insane. Oh, not him already being with. Damn, that's crazy. Well, she got the bourbon. It's oh nope, there he goes. Damn. Bruh. Oh my god. That is insane. Oh my god, bro. This is crazy. This is like. This is the way you build up to something, my guy. Holy. Oh! Damn. Oh! She has a baby! I called it! Yo! Yo! That's crazy. So baby Cassian is definitely gonna be in the future, yo. 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 Let's go. Baby Andor. Damn, that was crazy. And then we ended with Rogue One. Like, what? Insane. Yeah, no post credit scene. Damn. That was amazing. That was truly incredible, yo. Wow. Yo. Literally, that is how you build up to something, bro. That was incredible. Those 3 episodes right there were amazing. Like, amazing. Wow. Wow. So, I don't know if you guys remember from one of the previous watch party and reviews that we did, but I had mentioned how similar the rebels are with like Andor and his rebels, right? Like, and I was saying that him and Bix are kind of like Hera and I was gonna yeah Kanan. I was gonna say Caleb, but him and Kanan, right? Her and Kanan, I mean, right? And we have that same type of vibe as to where we know Kanan sacrificed himself and then has a child now who is definitely going to be important in the future of Star Wars. Like, there's no way they won't be. I mean, there's no way that kid won't be, And I feel like that's the same way it is with Cassian Andor's kid. Like, that child is going to be important in the future of Star Wars. Like, it's amazing the way that we've been, like, bro, cooking. They're cooking with what they've done so, like, in this season. I loved this series so much. The first season of this series was fantastic, and this was one hell of a way to end it. I mean, wow. Wow. We just got done watching the series finale for Andor season 2, and it was amazing. It is so sad to see this show go, but I am so hyped the way that it went out. I think that this show has went away in a banger way. Like, I think this show has ended on a very high note. We go into Rogue One perfectly, right? Like the way they set that up, the way they show him walking off and looking at all the people he cares about and learning the things that he does, finding out why the Empire is on demon time so much as well, and they're fighting to stop this secret from getting out, and they're like, we're just gonna use it we're just gonna use it before anyone knows anything about it. Like, they literally cooked so hard with this season with this show, period, across the board from start to finish. I enjoyed this series so much, and I'm so excited that next week we're going to be back here to watch Rogue One at the same time in the same place. So make sure you guys are here too. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, so you can always be notified whenever we go live with these watch parties and reviews that we do. Because, like I said, next week we're going to be finishing up our Andor watch party with watching Rogue One, since that is technically what's next in the chronologically after this so far, bro. Like, hell yeah, I loved this show. I can't wait to go back and watch it. I think this show is going to be even more fantastic on that rewatch. The way that they set up these characters, I hope we get to see Clea come back in some major way very soon. I hope we just continue to see these characters be reintroduced into the Star Wars universe in some way, shape, or form, for real. Because, like, they have done such a good job of just, blending all of these plots together and giving us a really good foundation for what we know has already happened. I can't give Star Wars their flowers enough for being able to make good ass stories in the history. You know what I mean? Like, to fill in the gaps, basically. They tell beautiful stories when filling in the gaps. And this story was fantastic, bro. Like, the way Luthen just ends up going out, the way every single character, the way their journey takes them to where they go, and ending it with Dedra being in that same prison that's making those same parts that she's no doubt sent so many people to. Like, wow. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy how well that they put all that together to where at the end it's just like, well, here you go. Cyril's dead. Like, you know where these characters go next. You know what happens after this. Like, you know what happens after this. And this is how we got all that information. Like, damn, I can't wait for everything we know for Star Wars now that we have this crazy update of what has been happening with, like how the Death Star was made, how the rebellion was really started, and how it became what it is now. Seeing all these characters interact with each other, like, I need more of every single one of them. I need more of Clea for sure. Clea was awesome. I loved watching Clea in this show as well. She's been a very pivotal character just as much as everyone else was, but they had her in the background almost, and then they brought her into the foreground in such a masterful way that really just brings everything into, it just it brings everything into view, yo. Like, the horizons have been focused, and we can really look forward into what's to come. I really want to know what's going to be going on with Clea and all these other characters that we've seen here and that have been introduced. I really want to know what's gonna happen next with each and every one of them. I think Bix, her story, I don't know where it can come back at, but wherever it is, man, I think we are in for a real good time, yo. A real good time indeed. But let me know all your thoughts, theories, and questions about about Andor Season 2 in the comment section down below. We just finished that finale, and damn, let me know what you're feeling about it. Nice shield, K2. Yo, that was insane how bro started using that guy as a shield. It's insane the way characters just die. like we ended with everyone, almost everyone died that we were dealing with, especially on the Empire side. Like, almost all of them are dead except Dedra, who's locked up in the prison. No doubt she gonna die there, Like, damn. Damn. So crazy. It was so good. Yeah, I agree. Nicolaus. I agree for sure. They did a really good job with finishing this show off. And these 12 episodes have been awesome. I kind of wish that they believed a little bit more in it so we could have got like a 12-week release. But also, I'm happy with having these episodes be almost like an hour, having like an hour plus each week, because that's really what it feels like, especially with how episode 3 ended with like not ending and just like cutting to black and then coming back. That all that was wild. And a couple episodes just kind of abruptly ended, so it was nice to just have it kind of be a full arc of connectivity, right? That was awesome. I like that a lot. I gasped when I saw the baby. Yo, what's up with the Aaron? How you doing, man? I hope you liked the episode, for real. I definitely, when I watched her walk away, I was like, oh shit, she's holding the baby, bro. Like, what? And I immediately was thinking too, like, oh no, what's going on with what's going on with, why are we seeing, I keep wanting to call him BMO, but I know that's not his name. I'm gonna just say BMO. But why are we seeing that little droid, bro? Why are we seeing him? What's going on? Let's go. Shit, the Bix is here. She just went back to this place where she was chilling before, and now she has a little baby. Awesome, man. It's kind of amazing how many characters we have for the future of Star Wars. To be completely honest, like we have so many young characters in this block of Star Wars that whenever we do get like a prequel or a sequel to the sequel series, whenever we get a actual project that's post pre sequels, we will really be able to have a ton of there are going to be a ton of groundwork there for all of those characters that we're going to be meeting, and then we're going to be just like, that's awesome, bro. They can bring back any of them, like I was talking about before, Kanan and Hera's son that they have. They can bring back this child here. I'm pretty sure Omega is still alive. I haven't watched the most recent season of Bad Batch, so I don't know about that for sure. But you know what I mean? Even our young guy Grogu, right? They can bring back everyone. Well, they're not bringing them back, but as they're older, we can have them return and know some of their backstory already. I think that's dope as hell. I think it's actually super smart to continue to flesh out this part of Star Wars and more in the past, and then whenever we start with continuing from the future, we use all these characters that we actually know but don't know, right? We knew them as kids. The Skeleton Crew, right? Like, there's so many kid characters like that are introduced in this era of Star Wars that I think it's going to be awesome to see them when they're older. Like, they could really be, that could be so dope to see everyone. Clea is alive. Yep, she survived, yo. Say something, Clea. You're okay, right? I felt the same way, LBF. For real. Clea's the real rebellion is hilarious. But basically, I mean, she basically is the real rebellion. She was the reason why they was rocking and rolling. Her and Luthen, man. I can't believe Luthen straight up committed seppuku like that. Like, that was crazy. Bruh, so many unsuspecting things occurred in this show. They were not playing at all. They took Star Wars to a new height and they shined it through a completely new light as well. I'm down. I'm down for more of this. For sure. But let me know how you guys felt about it in the comment section down below. Yo, drop a 1 in the chat if you guys liked the season finale of Andor. Drop a 2 in the chat if you did not. And drop a 3 in the chat if you're just happy to be here. Let me know all of your thoughts, theories, and questions. I definitely enjoyed this. Like, they did a damn good job. Surprised the hell out of me, too. I really was not sure how we were going to end this season. I didn't know how we were going to end. I didn't know if it was going to be a good ending, and I think that was a damn good ending. And build up to like literally going into Rogue One. I'm hyped for that. Yo, what's up with the Geek Ledger? How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're having a good one. I hope you enjoyed that series finale of Andor for real. Yo, check out that poll that we ran. Are you hyped for the series finale of Andor? 100% of people said yes. With 25 votes on that. That's amazing. Let me know how you guys felt about the finale as well. W1's in the chat. I was not expecting any of those things to occur. Like, I want to say poor Dedra, but again, she deserved it, you know? She deserved it. So not poor Dedra. She definitely deserved it. She deserves all the hate. Like, jeez. After he takes a break, Tony Gilroy should direct a Knights of the Old Republic movie. Ooh, that would be dope. I would be very interested in how Tony Gilroy would handle like lightsabers and shit. You know what I mean? Like actual Star Wars things. Because of course Star Wars is more than just lightsabers. You know what I'm saying? Like obviously. But I mean, I would really like to see how he handles that still, you know? Because lightsabers is a pretty cool part of it, you know? I would love to see what he could do with all of that and how realistic everything would be. Because he's definitely not scared to push the boundaries. I feel like Knights of the Old Republic would be the best place for his skills. The more ambiguity of it all. Oh, no, I feel what you're saying there. That would be really nice to see. That would be nice to see, for real. Because we know that they're supposed to be doing that at some point. They're thinking about doing some Knights of the Old Republic stuff. They've already we got every era of Star Wars basically at this point, and they're going to continue to tell stories in all these different eras. I'm more hyped about the future of Star Wars, so I would like to see him build some new stuff because he handled lore and world building in a really cool way in this series here. So I would like to see him kind of build some blocks for the future as well. But if they're gonna make anything in the past, it should be Knights of the Old Republic. You feel me? Plus, finally, Coder in live action. Consider the remake of the game is basically never happening. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why that's not gonna happen. I need Star Wars to make just a freaking fantastic, amazing game. You know, they did I need open world, full blown MMA. You know, they need to do the whole MMORPG. Become who you want to. They need the whole shit, bro. And in this day and age, you could definitely do it. We're getting a first Jedi movie from James Mangold. Yeah, I don't know if that is the first Jedi movie or if it's just a Star Wars movie. I can't remember. Is that a Jedi movie? I know we got a few movies for the future of Star Wars on the deck, and I know his is one of them. We got another one. Is that the one starring Ryan Gosling? Is that it? Is that James Mangold starring Ryan Gosling? Did I make that up? I know Ryan Gosling is starring in something. I don't know if it's that one though. But that would be dope. I'm down for all of it, yo. Literally, I'm down for all of it. That's right. There we go. He's the star. Okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. Yep. Yeah. So there's the Mandalorian and Grogu, obviously. We have the Starfighter, New Jedi Order, and then Dawn of the Jedi Order. Are those things correct? I believe that's right. And then we also have the Darth Maul show that's coming out soon. Ahsoka season 2. We already got Tales of the Underworld as well. Yeah, man, there's a lot of dope ass shit coming through the works, man. Because yeah, James Mangold's is the Dawn of the Jedi, so that's the prequel, and then we have the New Jedi Order, which is the sequel to the Rise of Skywalker. Basically, said 15 years after that. Okay, I'm remembering all of these things. I'm remembering all of these things. Okay, yeah, we're gonna be cooking. We're gonna be cooking with Star Wars. I'm happy that we're also able to move away from the Jedi and the Sith being like the main thing that can be told in the form of a Star Wars story, but I'm happy that we can go outside of that. Even though Solo wasn't the best in my opinion, I think Rogue One was freaking awesome. I think Andor's freaking awesome, and I'm down for all of these things. Right, like Skeleton Crew is pretty dope as well, and all of those are like not about a Jedi, but it's still Star Wars, but it's not about like a primary Jedi character only, and that's freaking dope. Force Unleashed remake would be so fun if it was made. I agree. I love me some Force Unleashed. I got that on every console that you can, literally, because that is my favorite game. That's my love game. Taika's apparently still directing a Star Wars movie. Is that still happening? But he's no longer writing it. Oh, that's good. I had no idea that he was still making that Star Wars movie. I thought they axed that. Literally, I thought it got thrown in the can. Starfighter is replacing the Rogue Squadron movie. Yeah, that's pretty cool too. Patty Jenkins is producing Starfighter instead of directing it. I think that's a good. I think all of those things are good steps. I think all those things are good steps. Just gotta let them cook. I think this was an absolute masterpiece. So heartbreaking. However, gave me everything I wished for. Sephiroth, what's up with it? Welcome into the chat, and I could not agree more. Just tugging on those emotional heartstrings, time and time again, playing on what you know, teasing you with the things that you don't, making you kind of fill in those gaps in between. And I think that is the makings of a masterpiece where everything is not spelled out for you, but in this universe of Star Wars, they're able to still keep you kind of on the edge of your seat with the tension, even though these certain things are going to transpire the way that, they will. I'm now excited to see all of these characters. We're going to be watching Rogue One next week, you guys. So next week, 5 p.m. PST, going to be going live, and we're going to be watching Rogue One at the same time, like it's Andor dropping. You know what I mean? So if you guys want to be a part of that watch party and review, make sure you tune in. Pull up next week, next Tuesday, same time, same place, because we're gonna just roll with that. I think that's gonna be really nice. It's gonna be really fun. There's rumors that the cinematographers of both Top Gun Maverick movies are on board to do Starfighter. That would actually be so gas, bro. Give me a Top Gun style movie. Oh, man. So you're telling me we're getting a Top Gun style Star Wars movie with Ryan Gosling in the role of Tom Cruise. You can't sign me the hell up more for that, bro. I am so down for that, geek. That sounds amazing. There's been a few shows that have made me feel this way. Battlestar Galactica being one of them, The Expanse, and now this show is just, damn, just a loss for words. I agree with that notion. I have not seen Battlestar Galactica, but I have seen The Expanse, and I definitely agree that The Expanse was just heartbreaking, and it just tugs on your emotions in a major way, and it's insane. I can't even begin to explain it. Most likely going to watch Rogue One myself again tomorrow. Yeah, I'm excited for Rogue One rewatch. Also knew well hope that Bix would have been pregnant when she left. I was like, yo, it was. I feel like the tea leaves were all right there, Sephiroth. Literally, they were all right there. It was like, oh man, yeah, yes. And give me any of these characters or all of them in a future Star Wars project. You know what I mean? I've already said who I would like my new like my what's it called? I can't think of the words, but my roster for the new Jedi Order, who I'm hoping to see there. I've already kind of talked about that. But damn, when it comes to even other Star Wars characters, I have an entire roster there alone that I would love to see in the future of this show. Like not the show, but in the future of this universe for real. Saw a post that says Cassian and Bix's kid grows up to become Benicio del Toro's character in The Last Jedi. What? Nah. What? Really? I don't think so. That would be crazy. That would be insane. It kind of fits, unfortunately, because of how bruh looks and acts, but I don't think so. Don't know if I said this before, by the way, but love your content, your positivity. So that's why I keep checking in. That's why I love checking in. Keep up the great work. Hey, I appreciate you so much, Sephiroth. Thank you for the kind words, man. Please keep on tuning in because we going to keep on having a good time. You know what I'm saying? We going to keep on having a good time. And I'm super pumped for everything in the future of Star Wars, Marvel, DC. Like I think it's just a lovely time to be a nerd right now. And when you're not negative about things, when you're not hating on projects, and you just appreciate them for what they are, and then also critiquing them for what they could be, I feel like that's the sweet spot of being a nerd for real. So, shout out to you, Sephiroth, and I appreciate you being here with us 100%. The reason why the Knights of the Old Republic remake is probably never happening was basically they had creative differences, but the last update they said was apparently it's still happening, but there hasn't been updates. If that's being made by EA, we can just kiss all hopes goodbye. EA is terrible. EA sucks. There's a theory going around either him or Poe. I would like Poe. I would like Poe being their kid a little bit more, but I don't think that we've met their kid yet. I highly doubt that Bix would not give the kid the last name Andor, for one. You know what I mean? And I just think that we haven't met them yet. Anyway, time for me to go to sleep. It's almost 6 a.m. Damn, Sephiroth, I be forgetting you on like the whole other side of the continent, country, world. Have a good night. That would suck. Cassian and Bix's kid just ignoring a tyrannical first order. I hope they don't do that. Yeah, I don't think that's it. I'm pretty sure they'll save the character. Like, they'll save it for an introduction somewhere. I don't know why they wouldn't. You know, like I was saying, man. I can't remember the name. Hera and Kanan's kid, this kid, Omega. Like, there's a lot of characters that can be like OGs when in the future, but also be like quote unquote like our new Han Solo and Leia and all these. You know what I mean? Like, there's enough characters that we can have new characters like this in a way, but in the future. You know what I mean? Like, I know that sounds wild, but I think that's so dope. And that might just be the storyteller in me that's like, bro, like I almost want to tell that story. You know what I mean? Take all of these characters and just make a story out of what they've been like put here, because from the skeleton crew to what we got here, to all of these freaking characters, Ezra, Ahsoka, Sabine, like we have Grogu, like there's literally a new Jedi Order that could be formed. We could have these Mandalorian things going on too, and now there's this new way of things. Like there could be even a new Sith type of order that jumps into the fray, like make some characters go evil. Like, oh yeah, man. I mean, I love it. I love it, bro. I love world building. I love storytelling. I love the narrative that Star Wars puts in front. And it's exciting to see the gray area be explored in Star Wars, because for so long the gray area has been denied 100, but it's cool to see that gray area kind of be used in a way to also help the light side to victory, right? You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I don't know what to say about that, but that's freaking cool. I like that. I like the way that they've told the story. Everything has been set up in a way to where it does make you kind of reflect. It makes you reflect and see if you can find any ounce of yourself in these characters, and then it asks you, what does that mean about yourself if you can? You know, it's just one of those things. It's really cool. You know, I love the narrative that they put forth here. Everything was awesome. Like, everything was awesome. It really was a masterpiece. Definitely one of the best Star Wars shows that's been made. It's like top tier, literally. Like top tier. This and then The Mandalorian. This, Mandalorian, maybe then after that, Skeleton Crew. No, maybe Ahsoka. I gotta watch Ahsoka again. I have not watched Ahsoka since the last time I watched Ahsoka, which was when it aired. Did they ever confirm who Omega was a clone of? I know people were saying it was Jango Fett or Emperor Palpatine, and they just changed the gender. My head canon is she's a clone of Satine. Interesting. I always thought that she was just a female clone of, yeah, of like Django or Boba, you know? That was I thought that's what made her the sister to the other, to the other Bad Batch, to the rest of the Bad Batch. So I thought that's what made them family, was the fact that they were all cloned from the same person. But maybe I'm tweaking. I gotta watch Bad Batch, man. Bad Batch is such a good show. Like, it's so good. I gotta go back and finish it. Yeah, the blonde hair and the accent. That's very true, because it's not like she got that accent from the Kaminoans. There's got a good point there. You got a good point there, geek. You got a good point there. Yo, we got some good stuff from these episodes. Like I said, make sure you guys are subscribed and all that good stuff because next week we will be back, same time, same place, doing our watch party and review of Rogue One to finish off this Andor watch party completely. Since that's what it goes into, it only seems right that that's what we do. You feel me? So I hope to see you guys there next week for that because it's gonna be a good old time. This was an amazing watch party and review for the series finale of Andor. So sad that it's over, but I'm so happy that it ended out on such a huge bang, on such a huge note, on such a high note of awesomeness. You know what I'm saying? Like that is amazing. And I just can't wait to see what they do for the rest of Star Wars, man. Like Star Wars can now go any place that it wants to, right? It can make a show for the kiddies. It can make a show for straight up adults and adults only. It can now take this. I really think that the Acolyte and this show push the bounds a little bit on the darkness of what is put forth in Star Wars, right? Not the darkness, but the level of maturity that is in Star Wars. And even though people don't like the Acolyte, you know, it still pushed the boundaries in a different way. The same way this show pushes the boundaries, so does this show. They both push the boundaries in different ways and opposite ways, and I think those ways that they push are both beneficial for for Star Wars, whether or not the fandoms can handle it or not. You know, it's good to have not only diversity but also being unique in your storytelling, being diverse in your storytelling, and not kind of trying to stick to a status quo other than being a good storyteller and having good world building, having good lore, and all of these things that are able to be interconnected into a proper story. So I really appreciate, I love Star Wars. And I wish I could be as big of a Star Wars nerd as some other people are. There's just so much lore in Star Wars that I feel like I might be wrong about this, but I feel like those of the Star Wars nerds that are super nerds in Star Wars fandom are like only into Star Wars and they're not really into other things. It's not like if like the people that read the comics, play the games, watch the movies, watch the shows, read the books. Like I don't think there's a big bleed into other forms of nerdism for them because there's so much Star Wars content that fills up all of their time and you know, in a good way, not even in a bad way, but it's like there's always a book, there's always a comic, there's always a movie, there's always a show, there's always some form of media that is Star Wars for Star Wars fandom to consume. You know, if they don't like a certain type, then they won't consume that, obviously. But I'm just saying it's there. So to all you Star Wars nerds, shout out to you guys. You guys are awesome. I love when there's people in the chat that can be like, oh, that is a freaking Y-wing, and the first time we saw it was in 1973. Like that shit's dope. You know what I mean? That shit is awesome. I love lore. I love lore like so much. Lore is one of my top things for real. I love lore. it's amazing. So I can only imagine how much more they're going to be able to put into Star Wars, and because there's already so much of it, and they're still creating new lore. Like, just wait until Ahsoka season 2. You think we've seen everything? We have not. They're about to be going crazy when it comes to like the Mortis and all those other things. It's about to be going crazy in Star Wars, and I'm just so excited to continue to expand all of those things, bro. Like, whoo! It's about to be a freaking amazing time to be a nerd, yo. Just continuing it, yo. So excited. I feel that to an extent. I only consume fantasy and sci-fi. I don't do like regular fiction. If it takes place in the real world, I ain't interested. Hey, I feel that, geek. I'm not gonna lie. That's how I am with writing. With every story I've wrote and every story I've conceptualized, every single one of them have been like a sci-fi fantasy story. It's not like, oh, this is just Earth, but instead of Earth, it's this. Like, no, it's like, bruh, nah, this is This is a whole new lore, whole new magic systems, whole new ways of interconnecting all of these things, and yeah, I agree with that so much. I would rather like yeah. I love lore and sci-fi stuff, sci-fi fantasy. Give it all to me immediately. You feel me? Like, give me every ounce of it. Star Trek and Harry Potter are the closest I get to Earth in my stories. I need to watch more Star Trek. I've seen a good amount of it, but I could watch more. And I don't think I finished Harry Potter either yet. You might like The Wheel of Time? Oh yeah, facts. You should definitely watch the Wheel of Time show, read the book. It's awesome. We love Wheel of Time around here. We do book club Geek Ledger, just so you know. So if you guys are, or anyone else in the chat, if you guys like books, if you guys are avid readers, we do book club. We just finished book 3 of the Wheel of Time. We're about to go into book 4, and then we're going to be finishing the Brandon Sanderson series Mistborn, which we have already read book 1 in. So we just have book 2 and 3 to continue with. So yeah, it's gonna be a good time, yo. We're about to start book club up soon, for real. So I'm excited. Wheel of Time has everything you could ever want. Like, Wheel of Time is gonna be my drug. That's why I know once we get through book 4, I know it's gonna be over, bro. I know it's gonna be over. The metaphysics, the science that they are putting in there, you know what I mean? Like, sci-fi doesn't just mean spaceships. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Science fiction is what, like, yeah. I'm not about to nerd out about that right now. I'll probably make some TikToks or something. So make sure you guys follow me on social media, because I will be doing some TikToks about all that nerdy stuff. Because I'm always doing nerdy stuff. Make sure you guys like the video if you like the video, because it helps out tremendously around these parts. I mean, like, so much it helps you guys. So please drop a like, please subscribe, join the super fam, because we're always doing nerdy things around these parts. And I think we're almost to 3,500 subscribers, yo. 3,500 subscribers. We're almost there. So help us out. Join the super fam. And we're always doing nerdy things around these parts. Like I said, we're going to be doing a watch party and review for the next episode of The Last of Us coming on Sunday. And then we're going to just be continuing with all these nerdy things, always talking about stuff. It's going to be a good nerdy time around here, you guys. And I want to share that good nerdy time with you. We do everything from playing video games to watching trailers to doing these watch parties and reactions to just having nerdy conversations about all of the latest comics, anime, games, entertainment news, anything else, all of it, yo. So make sure you guys just tune in, and you can follow me on social media at Sensei Finito to stay up to date with all my thoughts, theories, and opinions on whatever particular thing I may be partaking in at that particular time. Or you can follow the channel on all platforms at Marvel Bros to stay up to date with all things Marvel and everything pop culture. We're always tuning into the latest movie news, nerdy news, and everything else in between. So make sure y'all tune in and vibe with us over there. Like I said, man, I definitely appreciate each and every one of you guys for tuning in and vibing out with your boy today, because damn, it was a really good day. I got a lot of nerdy stuff in the works, working on my book, working on the comic, working on all of those good things. So make sure you guys stay tuned for a little sneak peeks into things along the lines of that. I hope each and every one of you have a fantastic rest of your day. And as I always say, stay awesome, stay nerdy, and don't forget to stay marvelous. Excelsior.